Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Gul Knowledge Hub. Welcome my YouTube family to your own channel, which is Gul Knowledge Hub. Today we are going to discover, is grammar helpful or a hindrance in your progress of learning English language? I certainly believe that Stephen Krashe, a linguist, is absolutely right when he says that grammar is a hindrance in your smooth flow of learning English language, because we are entangled in the maze of rules, tenses, correction, and so many other things. So Stephen Krashe says that grammar is like an affective filter. Affective filter is something that hinders the smooth flow of your learning, that smooth flow of processing anything. And it can be like a proverbial centipede. Do you know what is centipede? Centipede is 100 feet long and it doesn't know what feet it has to put right or to put forward. It is often confused. Like so many English learners, they are often confused that whether we should learn or whether we should use present definite tense or present continuous tense, present perfect tense, or so many other things. They are like centipede. So if many people think that you can't learn English grammar, you can't learn English language without grammar, I don't think so. And we come back to chess game. And if you know the chess game, the person who has all the rules of chess game has no match with the person who has vast experience of playing chess. And now we come towards speaking English. Before getting into the question of speaking well, we have to tackle this question on the strong basis. So you have no doubt that grammar is not essential for your learning English language, because first of all I will discuss the reason, then I will move forward to the various things which you can apply and your English will be fluent and natural enough. So what is meant by speaking? Speaking entails planning before what we want to say. This is the planning in our mind, in our memory, and you know, planning and memory come from the same part of the brain. In our brain, we often plan that what we want to say next in our conversation. So there are three elements which are very much significance, and these three elements are: one element is daily to use items, second is reused patterns, and the third one is suppress those things that don't fit. The last one, I say that suppress those things that don't fit? Some words have the same meaning but they don't actually fit in the environment. For example, in Swedish, what people say it is many trees. Grammatically it is wrong, but it is included in their grammatical structure. So in spite of saying there are many trees, they say it is many trees. In German, German people will say I have been living in this or at this place since many years. And it is grammatically wrong because it has been as I have been living at this place for many years, but it is included in their pattern. So we come across different patterns and we come with comfortable to use these patterns. Now come towards speaking well. By speaking well, I am not referring to the theoretical or the grammatical ways of speaking language. No. By speaking well, linguist, the person who is specialization in language, they believe, like Stephen Krashe, they believe that. How he believes? He believes that by speaking well, simply is the correct usage of words. We often place the wrong word at the wrong place. For example, the word for language is acquire. The word get, the word obtain means the same thing. But it is not suitable when we say that we obtain language, we get language. No, we acquire language. So to use the correct form of the word is essential. And when we talk about collocations, the words that come together, we have to be very conscious about the correct usage of words. And how can you use this correct usage of words? By exposing yourself to natural reflex. Yes, dear audience, it is your natural ability to use words. And for speaking well, you need a lot of vocabulary. Yes, dear audience, in spite of grammar, you need a lot of vocabulary. For example, I will illustrate this with an example. The example is that grammar is like a glue and vocabulary is like sticks, the matchsticks. If you have only the glue, what will you do? You will make your hands dirty. But if you have sticks and you don't have glue, you will build something out of sticks. The same applies to your language. So you have to acquire a lot of vocabulary. For this, you have to build an emotional connectivity with text. Read a lot, because when you read a lot and prefer to read paper books than going digital, it's the best part of your thing. Now, how can you improve your English language without grammar? You should watch the daily based English sentences used in various movies. You can follow the English channels of vlogging, because the words are the sentence structures. What we require in our daily life is of vlogs, not of news or the podcast or the speeches, because they are very literal and they are not suitable for our situation. For example, I am keen or I am fond of reading books. The literature will say that in the word of literature, I often keen to reading books. So in spite of moving towards the news or the podcast or the speeches, what should you know? You should know about your daily usage words, daily dialogues. And for dialogues, you have to follow the native speakers, because native speakers, they are expert, and we will learn from native speakers the natural flow of words, how the words are used in the natural context. So this is very much important. And the third thing is build your vocabulary. For expression of your thoughts, why you often get blank? The reason is that you are run short of vocabulary, run short of words to express your ideas. So in this way, you can make your English the best one without getting into the maze or the game of rules and regulations of grammar, because grammar is not essential. Even the Stephen Krashen, the linguist, stresses upon this reality, and this is very much true, because I have observed in my surrounding, in the non-native surrounding or environment, that the persons are very much expert at grammar. They know exact rules and regulations, but they are not frequent in their speaking skills, because they are not exposed to their speaking skills. They are often involved in the exam type environment. So I hope that you get the point and you will apply it and focus on your output. Speak through your mouth what you have learned and keep learning, and then go forward to speak your ideas. This is the best formula, this is the easiest formula, and by this you can avoid the cramming of different grammatical rules. Basics should be your own, but not the depth knowledge of grammar, because in this way you will often searching what structure I should have to follow in present definite, what should structure I should follow. You are entangled in these circumstances rather than you should use them in the actual life. Till the next video, stay happy, stay blessed. Thank you so much. Have a